Before it gets asked, Nocturne cannot not change deep space. Alright, it's not bad. Yes, she does get the Cudled bonus if she moves there, is accurate. Have big enough numbers to win this game. They played on the left on turn 3, so probably safe to assume that that's Patriot. I guess they might have a hard time contesting the center. This is a turn 5 play, so maybe we assume that that's Blue Marvel. So if this is Patriot Blue Marvel, then these would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they can Ultron into the center. Patriot Blue Marvel would put these at, Patriot Blue Marvel would put this to 9 on the Ultron, 12, 18, 22 here. I move Nocturne, and Nocturne puts me to 14. I play Mockingbird. Mockingbird gives me plus 11 to 25. This beats Patriot Blue Marvel Ultron. Ship it. If I play the card first, I don't get the Elsa bonus. Do I just do this then? This is 11. And this is 11, which is 22. Do I need the extra points from here? Sorry, how big was this again? It was 9, and 9 is 18. Yeah, I need Nocturne. I need the extra bonuses, I think. So I just need average variance from Nocturne. We beat the Ultron. Okay, I mean that's symmetrical, yeah. No, wait, let her cook, chat. Let her cook. Cool. I forgot to account for the fact that my Nocturne is prone to violent tendencies. And it's one of those things we gotta keep track of. And again, like, talking about what's the difference between a good Marvel stat player and a mediocre Marvel stat player this is what you need to be able to do, right? You know, look at your opponent's board and be like, okay, what's their output range? What are my plays that beat their likely plays here? Does your Nocturne need someone to talk to? Probably. She woke up and chose violence this morning, and God bless her for it. I don't think you can play Valentina as a top-end card without Luke Cage. Also, Jeff has incredible synergy with both Elsa and Angela. So no, I think cutting Jeff from this deck would be a very large mistake.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
Purple and Bubbly, thank you for the third of a year. Welcome back. I don't think I'd change this. I think we could win it. We're getting a weekend here. I will definitely be streaming this weekend. Too hard or not hard enough? I did this, chat. You missed my ordering. If I just add one demon to the right, I go to 13 over there, meaning assume they move both Jeffs in, they'd have to play a 7 to beat me. That seems unlikely. On clinch. Cool. That was almost assuredly a low roll for them, I would wager. Yep. Yup. Actually, I want to split my power up. I think I want an extra demon at 8, and then we'll get the Mockingbird. And then next turn we go like 8 power demon, 9 power Mockingbird, US agent, because, yeah. Oh, existence is suffering. Fuck you, Sandman. Yeah, and avoid check on the Mockingbird 2 is accurate. They're at 22 over here. I move by Jeff here. I go to 17. I play this. I go to 25. They move these two. They go to 38. Age is -8. Depends on where these Jeffs go. Everybody having cards to move. This loses to both their Jeffs going left. What are they Odining? Dr. Doom is dead, chat. Dr. Doom died in the fires of Hela. The forgotten planet. It's all gone. Everybody's dead. I think we're beating a singular shark on the left, yeah? Certainly looks like it. Auto.
Victory.
Flip that coin professionally. Nailed it. USA! USA! This is my 211. Marvel Rivals goes live in 5 hours. I'm a little up in the air on whether or not I'll be playing it on launch, though. I think it's going to depend on what stat metrics look like. If stat numbers are still strong, I'm probably going to do snap all night, and we'll do Marvel's Rivals over the weekend. I make that decision in the moment. My live audience usually falls off a bit after 7 o'clock. That's kind of late for me. Rivals is a free-to-play game. One-time purchase. Chat, even one-time purchase PvP games aren't one-time purchases anymore. Come on now. Speaking of late-stage capitalism. Not even just DLC. There's a ton of $70 video games that have just riddled with microtransactions afterwards. I have very little intention to play fully stacked in Rivals. Playing 2 to 3 stacked and queuing up with some randoms is way less sweaty and more interesting. Also, Rivals is 6v6, so not 5 stacks. Doesn't Call of Duty have a full loot box system? It does. In fact, a fun stat I saw the other day is that Call of Duty typically makes 1 billion with a B in revenue in the first 30 to 60 days when they launch a new version. Will you be giving out keys for Rivals? If the Rivals team gets it together and gets all of their creators' keys, I should have one. Listen, who doesn't love a little chaos, chat? Well, that answers the why didn't they play Electro and Devormir question nicely. For anybody that was wondering. The shame their deck was just a meme here, because our draw was really sweet. Or did I put Mockingbird and US Agent in the same path? That was definitely a Chad power play, and not completely wasn't because I wasn't paying attention.
Minions to me.
Alright, we won. God bless. That could have ended poorly for us after making our mistake. Thankfully it didn't. Look at all of our lovely Nocturnes.
Oh, snap.
This really is my favorite new card in a long time. It's so sweet.
Victory.
Did this Hela gamer just retreat later me? Favorite said Sneeko. That's close, actually. Yeah, she might be. I might give a slight edge to Havoc in that category, but she's probably my favorite since Nico that's playable. You think Nocturne has a place in Infinity Conquest? I think that's a really weird way to frame your question. I think Nocturne is a very competitive Marvel snap card that will have good utility in a lot of spots. Might wait one turn on filling this because they're Agatha, so it doesn't matter, and I can hit a mode to deal with the hood over here. So the way this works the way I want it to. And I think it's the play. We'll get the energy and we'll get the bonus from Elsa on Kitty. Says local man about to be murdered by his Nocturne. Alright, I'm gonna have to ask you to stuff the violent tendencies, Nocturne. Cool, we can abide that one. Can definitely abide the Nexus.
Minions to me.
Eat NRG.
Victory.
And I think honestly, I think we just spread out like this, and then we probably move Nocturne here and get rid of the Nexus and just play for all three. They are snapping and retreating very seriously for a gamer playing Agatha. This is the sweatiest Agatha gamer I've perhaps ever played against.
Opponent snapped.
That's the punishing draw for playing into Quantum Realm. They heard you say Agatha should be wiped from Untapped. LOL. I gotta just take New York out of the equation, yeah? That way my US agent is better into here next turn. It's a touch more predictable for myself. My Nightcrawlers on the left's gonna be able to move anyways.
Minions to me.
Freaking US agent tried, chat. They tried their hardest. But that was a tough lane to overcome. Casual 19 power US agent. Get fucked, they're playing Hela. Okay. Could be worse. Could be worse. What's this?
Minions to me.
We are the future.
Snap.
The only reason to buy Cannonball is if you're someone who really enjoys playing with the card Professor X. And if that's you, you should know that I am currently judging you, but that's the truth. Inferred, thank you for the 57 months. Is the season path worth buying now that all the primary and secondary characters are out? It won't be long before we get to past this tertiary level and we get cards called Dustbin or something. Why does what the game piece is called impact your ability or decision to actually buy it? Why does it matter if the Marvel Snap character you're picking up a card for is like an S tier character or not? Okay, but like, unironically here, I could do this, so that way they can play Agatha anywhere next turn, including into the Death's Domain. It's probably right to just Nocturne the Death's Domain. This is probably the correct play. Boo this, man. Yep. I think it's this. Is the season pass worth it to buy? Nothing in Marvel Snap is worth buying. You're literally paying money for pixels, and what kind of idiot pays money for pixels? That being said, if you're someone who's inclined to be an idiot and spend money on pixels, the Marvel Snap season pass is always the absolute first thing you should be spending money on. If you spend any money on Marvel Snap on something other than the season pass and you don't already have the pass, you done goofed.
Minions to me.
Thank you, US Agent.
Victory.
Primary order for spending money in Marvel Snap: season pass, daily gold allotment, Hoaglandia subscription. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3 in order for sure. Casual 215. God bless America. Alright, chat. It's about time to roll some ads. But I like this deck a lot, so I think we're gonna play another set or two with it before we move on. Looks like we've got a shop rollover to check out. We'll see you on the flip side of a 120-second break. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. The Jane bundle is one of the better ways to convert gold into collector's tokens. If you need collector's tokens, it's a worthwhile pickup. $15 for that. Maybe? Maybe. You might have me, Ben Brood. Any good Tribunal decks, chat? Yeah, the Hela Tribunal deck is good, and the regular Onslaught Tribunal deck is also good. Why is your shop so different? The shops are semi-personalized. They're more likely to show stuff that you actually or frequently buy.
Oh, snap.
I think all my favorite Blink decks right now are playing Grandmaster, but I'd still be apprehensive about recommending someone buy it. Oh, you know what? I think this album, I think I need to buy this. I think this gives me 2,000 credits. Need. This card back's gas too. Yeah, I think that's a 2,000, 1,200 gold to 2,000 credits conversion. And I actually don't have a Super Scroll variant I like, and this one's not bad. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you for the 10 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Striving to be slightly better than the average Twitch chatter. I'd like to think most of the people who aren't banned here are better than the average Twitch chatter.
Shiny logo.
It is not a high bar, that's true. Yeah, if you have Marvel Snap loaded when you claim your Twitch drops, you'll need to restart your client to see them show up.
Opponent snapped. Oh, snap.
Yo, Jeff was included in the first league trial that lasted 2 days and managed to take first without wailing on point boosters. Yes! The number one thing that the people wailing about leagues being unfair and pay to win continue to not calculate or understand is the fact that the types of people who have currency to be able to wail in a league like that don't give a shit about a spotlight key. Like, I get that that's a super valuable resource for a lot of people, but for people who would have a bunch of gold to burn on those boosters, we don't care. I have spotlight keys coming out my wazoo. It's not a remotely useful currency for them to give me. This was a great draw for curve purposes. I came in fourth, but I didn't play that much. Yeah, what 100% leagues for most people are going to be something you probably don't even actively think about, and they just happen a few times a month, and you're just gonna incidentally place in them and collect extra free currency from placing in them from just playing Marvel Snap how you always personally play Marvel Snap. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's so I had the perfect curve set up here too. I was gonna get to Carnage, get the Elsa bonus, have 10 power Carnage in the middle. Now I think we're just dead. Yeah.
Escaped.
Like, the leagues are literally exactly what most people have been asking for in Marvel Snap constantly. They're more free rewards. And yes, you could pay money to get extra rewards, making them not free, but you're still going to get something for just playing as you've been playing anyways. yes, most people complaining about it haven't even actually touched the system. They're getting morally outraged on principle. If you want to get morally outraged on principle about something, chat, go pick one of the fucking 100 real atrocities that's happening out in the world today. Don't get mad about the thing in your video game. You want to take a moral stand about something. Make it something that really matters. Imagine if even half of the gamers that got pissed off about Helldivers 2 requiring you to make a login spoke up about the fact that Saudi Arabia is using esports to sports wash the atrocities they commit in their country. Like, if even half. It's even gaming related. It's even an awful thing that's happening that's directly related to video games. Ooh, getting a free Ronin in a Triskelion game feels like cheating. Yes, it's not just esports that Saudi Arabia is using to try and wash out their human rights atrocities with. It's golf, it's wrestling, it's esports. Dazzler to end up, but I think I'm playing her this turn. Gonna get Ultra gamers. I'm not sure there's anything we can do about it. Do I play Ronin this turn or do I do it next turn? I think it's this turn. Maybe it's Ronin here this turn, and then we like move these down here. Maybe I should have put Dazzler here actually. I think this is the play. I think I put this here this turn, and then we'll play for Kunlun next turn. Oh no! Don't draw a card, Adam Warlock. Please, no, stop. Look at this. I do this and gamble on the location a little bit. This gives me more stats overall. It could be wrong to gamble on Nocturne because she's prone to violent tendencies, but that's fine, cool. I, for one, chat, can't believe our opponent hit Ultron and lost the game.
Victory.
They should nerf this math card. It seems overpowered. Agreed. Yeah, I had actually favorited the fist bump emote because it was getting buried so deep. But it didn't do it on this deck too, huh? I thought I told it to equip to all of my decks. I would like that one to be the first one. I would like fist bump to be the second one. I would like miss minutes to be the third one. All the decks now. Oh, does it not remember the 3 that I have saved when I create a new deck? Is that what it is? What if I only favorite those 3 and I make a new deck? 'Cause that's what happened. I made a new deck and then it was different. Okay, it has them in a different order even too. That's annoying. It should definitely remember that. So it's per deck, but when I use the equip to all button, I think it should remember that I used equip to all on future decks that I make. Would be a nice quality of life feature. It's like right now, every deck that I have made has those emotes in the same spots, but when I create a new deck, they're gonna be in a different order. It's not great. That is a lovely location for us.
Victory.
Also lovely for us. Lovely locations, the game. If you check out the new season AFK Journey, I saw the patch notes and we wailed to get the new character to Mythic this morning on polls. I haven't actually played yet because drops are going on for stats, so we're doing a lot of extra stat right now. My hand's actually not that good, but I'm going to continue snapping turn 1 on principle.
Victory.
You think Leader's worth picking up as a free card? No, likely not. Not really a super playable, useful card. I'd want to spend my Series 3 cards on free stuff, on our cards that are more flexible than that. Nocturne worth getting in spotlights. If you enjoy playing the card Angela, I think you will get a lot of playtime out of Nocturne. She's also good in a variety of decks that are not playing Angela, but I think she definitely belongs in every deck playing Angela from here on out. What a fucking weird thing to come into someone's chat and say. Good time out, Lemur. Jeff, I just finished watching the Economy video, and I thought it was thoughtful and good. I really appreciate those sorts of video. Yeah, I think I was pretty happy with the response to that one. It didn't perform well, but it also didn't perform bad. It was like smack dab in the middle of average, which is reasonable, especially considering a lot of the times those types of videos struggle. Agent looking lovely over here. Get to queue this up and then play our 211 next turn.
We are the future.
What a draw, gamers. Holy. This has me winning over here, yeah? It puts me to 8 on her, which is 14. It puts me to 6 more, which is 20. Gives me 2 more, which is 22. And then it gives them -8, which puts them to 18. So I'm +4 over here. And then on the left, I'm going to 18 +6 is 24. +2 from the Elsa is 26. So I'm going to be +4, +9, +6. So they would have to play a 5 power thing here and a 7 power thing here, realistically. They do have Sandman and Infinite. Obviously could die to a Hela. That's just how it goes. I think I put this in the center, so that way if they play Hela here and nothing else lands here, we're winning the center. I think is the play. They like play Hela here, their 2 cards land here, we win here and here. Oh no! I missed on the demon, yep. That's fine, both their Hela cards are going here.
Minions to me.
No, Chad! Oh no! I did all the counting too. Rip. Well, that was a win. That was a win in our heart of hearts. In our heart of hearts, we won that game. I even did like the little fuck you, bud. I even did the little count, the extra count at the end to figure out we needed the extra 7 in the middle, which is a good one to go back and catch if ultimately I ran out of time and flipped this by going a little bit too quick. There's too many things to count at the end and then made a mistake going too fast. We actually win most of the outcomes here if I sequence that in the right order, right? We lose to like Infinite here, Sandman here. But if Sandman had landed right, we were still winning. So like I think if I sequence this right, the only permutation of their Hela we lost to was Infinite here, Sandman here. Who's the best deck against Hela? Truly, genuinely, the only decks that really have good Hela matchups are decks that lose hard to most other things. The decks that have truly polarized favorable Hela matchups are decks like Living Tribunal, where there's just 800 different cards that kick their sandcastle down. Leech is not an effective answer to Hela, no. How about Clog? Clog is okay. Like, so here's the thing though, chat. People are like, well, Gene plus Cosmo is good. Sure, kinda, but like you have to assemble your 2-card combo by turn 4 or 5, which is not super likely to happen. And then even some of the time that you get Jean and Cosmo together, they're just gonna beat you with like Dracula plus Red Hulk. So like you're not even 100% when you get that 2-card combo, and your odds of getting the 2-card combo are very far from 100. All right, I'm gonna try and say this in the length. I'm gonna try and say this in the length that we can get into a Twitch clip. So let's try and say this and work it out. Leech has not been working as a clean answer to Hela because of the information asymmetry that Leech creates. When you play Leech out and you hit the opponent's Hela, they know you hit their Hela and they get to leave if they can't win. However, if you play Leech out and then they top deck Hela, you don't know that that's what happened, so they get to play Hela and take you for way more cubes than you get when Leech actually beats them. Past all of that, some amount of the time when you play Leech as a 4-2, your Hela opponent just plays Dracula and then Red Hulk or Infidot. You fucking lose anyways, even though their Hela was wiped. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Can someone clip that? I think that's probably close to a minute. That's my experience trying to make Leech work, and why it's not actually a good answer to Hela. Literally just lost a game to a dude top decking Annie after I leeched on 4. Unironically, I think the biggest thing they could do to make this card playable and a good answer is show you the cards that it leeches. So that way that information asymmetry is not there. That information part of it is such a huge aspect to the cube system. And in a regular TCG, that information wouldn't matter because winning and losing is always the same. But in Snap, the cube equity portion of it is a huge deal. All right, let me watch this clip real quick. As a clean answer. Leech has not been working as a clean answer to Hela because of the information asymmetry that Leech creates. When you play Leech out and you hit the opponent's Hela, they know you hit their Hela and they get to leave if they can't win. However, if you play Leech out and then they top deck Hela, you don't know that that's what happened, so they get to play Hela and take you for way more cubes than you get when Leech actually beats them. Past all of that, some amount of the time when you play Leech as a 4-2, your Hela opponent just plays Dracula and then Red Hulk or Infidot. You fucking lose anyways, even though their Hela was wiped. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Can someone clip that? I think that's probably... Look at that. That was 40-ish seconds, chat. We're so good at succinctly explaining things. We're the best. We're the best. Thank you, community gamers, for doing that. I'm gonna tweet that one and make a command. Now we need a clip of the clip with me doing the jump scares in it. No, that's too much. Why Leech isn't really a great answer now. That one's gonna get used a lot, I think. I think that's the question that's gonna get asked a good deal. Let's play a couple more with this. We'll take an ad break. We'll move on to our next viewer deck. Just Kang on turn 6. What a cursed suggestion. Just Kang on turn 6. What is Kang? That's a good question. Did chat just make Kang? The Kang leech meta. Truly the most cursed thing I've heard suggested today. The Kang leech meta. We're really bad at drawing Hood and Mysterio to go with this carnage. I want to eat Nico. Okay, so buttons on my underwear. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. We'll call it a day. Yip, yip, yip. Yip, yip, yip. How come there wasn't an OTA video? Because the OTA content's leaked 2 days early this week, Corvain. And a majority of the views on those types of videos come within the first 3 hours, so if there isn't an incentive to watch early, they just aren't going to perform well. This deck is honestly way better than I was expecting it to be. I had minimal expectations, and I'm super happy that a bunch of my favorite cards feel like they're reasonable. US Agent is a card that is very high up on the Jeff scale. It plays the type of Marvel Snap I really enjoy personally. I think the closest substitution for US Agent is probably Maximus. However, your Hela matchup's gonna get worse without him. He is regularly like a 211 in this matchup. Which number one on the Jeff scale? Nico and Kitty, I think, are probably ones on the Jeff scale. These types of flexible, sweet cards. But this deck is basically all cards that are rated high on the Jeff scale. Like, Carnage is probably like the lowest, and even that's pretty reasonable utility. US Agent confirmed getting nerfed before Hela. Oof. All right, yeah, I don't think I have any notes on this one. We added, this was a viewer submitted deck that had 9 cards in it, and they let us fill in the last couple of details. US Agent was definitely an amazing addition. Mockingbird, I could take or leave. She's probably worth keeping. She's a little clunky. Mockingbird was a little clunky in the games where I didn't find Mysterio, so I could see her slot being something else potentially. Maybe honestly, you're just a Craven deck with the 3 movers, but he gives you a little bit less flexibility on where you want your cards to go. This slot could also be like another tech card. Like maybe you play like a Luke Cage or a Mobius or a Red Guardian or something like that in this slot. I could see something that kicks a Sandcastle being solid there. Your Loki matchup would probably appreciate that being a Mobius, I think. It's just Shang-Chi. I actually don't know that Shang fixes a lot for you. Cosmo maybe. Honestly, talking about tech cards, I don't know, Jean Grey could be a candidate for that slot too. Jean is a card that makes your US Agent markedly better. I don't know. I don't think you need as full as Cosmo to leverage her, and like our mover synergize with her too. Yeah, I think I'd try that next time. I think I'd cut Mockingbird and try Jean.